Before we get started on this week's highlights from the Gear Jammers Truck Series at Dover, I unfortunately do not have the footage from the race at Indianapolis 2 weeks ago because I forgot to save them. Yay me. Enjoy the highlights.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double time.
It was race number 15 of the Gear Jammers Truck Series. It came to the Monster Mile of the Dover National Speedway, and of course everyone was wondering if anyone could stop Frank Dimaggio's recent run of dominance. It was Justin Morton on the pole, but Brett Boncari, who started second, actually gets the jump on the start. He almost got a black flag for jumping the start, but he does take the lead very early on. And unfortunately, Jordan Malish on a turn 2 while running third hits the outside wall, and it started a chain of events that eventually caused him big time problems. Early on, Tommy Haynes actually moving up a little bit for the field here, passing Justin Morton for the number 2 spot as they're working their way down the back straightaway. But if you saw up ahead of them, Brett Boncari cracked the whip. He ripped through the field, eventually lapping up to 8th place Jordan Malish, and he would eventually cruise to the victory in segment number 1. Now on the restart of the start of segment number 2, Justin Morton stays out, but Boncari and a few others actually took their first set of tires. Boncari makes no time getting up to Morton. He blows by him, entering turn number 3 on lap number 51. And then Jordan Malish's day went from bad to worse. On number 62, he hit the wall on the outside of turn 2 again, spins down the back, kissed the inside wall, and he goes sliding up into the outside wall once again in turn 3. But that hampered Boncari and Chris Scala, who both took tires before the segment started. And now it proved to be a benefit for James Williams. He was moving up for the field, starting 7th, here passing Chris Scala to take over the 2nd spot. One driver making his return to the Gear Jammers Truck Series was Gene Yates, who was actually having a pretty decent run for himself, fighting within the top 10 for a good majority of the race. And while he was fighting around the top 10, Brett Boncari would go on to win segment number 2, but the question would be of tires. And on the restart number 96, Chris Scala would stay out and take over the race lead, along with Richard Schwinn, Brett Boncari. But Chris Scala's lead would not last very long. It lasted only to lap 101, where here came the tire brigade of Justin Morton, Brian Den, and John Dews, and Morton would blow by to take over the race lead once again. Unfortunately for Brett Boncari, the driver who dominated early on, he was having tire issues, wearing him out way too fast. He would actually fall to almost outside the top 10. One driver though on the move and going for a little bit of different strategy was again James Williams. He was on newer tires as well, and he actually gets by Brian Den for 2nd. However, because the last segment was almost 100 laps long, when it came to green flag pistons, he had no tires. He would plummet to the back of the field. As for Frank Dimaggio, it was a disastrous weekend, having all kinds of issues just even getting to start the race. And he would eventually finish many laps down in the 15th position, and that would prove to be a big blow in the point standings. In the end, it was all Justin Morton from the 2nd segment on, as he would go on to get his first win of the season at the Monster Mile. The final results were Justin Morton with the win, Brian Den 2nd, John Dews in 3rd, Brett Boncari 4th, Chris Scala 5th, Richard Schwinn 6th, Tommy Haynes, Joe Pedrick, Gene Yates, and James Williams would right out the top 10. And I mentioned Frank Dimaggio finishing 15th. Well, look what it did to the points. It is now a 5-truck race for the points lead, and everyone else behind is fighting for scraps from 6th on back. Things just got really interesting.